For sure. Thank you, Chelsea. We learned yesterday the political group known as the Tea Party would be protesting this afternoon outside our studios and at other television stations in the area.
Yeah, the reason for that, the Tea Party says the local media has been ignoring its candidates and its overall cause. For more on today's protests, let's now go live to KNWA's J.R. Davis. And J.R., what can you tell us about this?
Well, first off, guys, here's an excerpt of the email that we were able to get our hands on earlier this week from the Tea Party. Inside it said, quote, "We'll be protesting the health care bill as well as the media's lack of coverage of all the candidates running for Congress and Senate. If the media won't come to us, then let's take it to them," end quote. Now, protesters showed up at other stations, including ours. Now, video you're looking at right here is back in April because we only had two, but we invited both of them in and talked with one on camera about the Tea Party and which of the candidates we were failing to cover. Listen to this. Who are you guys backing?
Okay. Well, the Tea Party is not going to back anybody.
Jim Laubler is a board member with the Washington County Tea Party. Although their affiliation won't endorse candidates, he says their biggest complaint is what they're calling unfair media coverage. I guess my question is, if there's no candidate, what is the coverage that we're lacking on?
You have a very big job, and we'd like to remind you that Blanche Lincoln and John Bozeman are not the only people involved in this.
There's 8 Republicans running for U.S. Senate and 8 more running for the 3rd District congressional seat. Of those 16 candidates, we've interviewed 11, one of which being Tea Party member and 3rd District congressional candidate Bernie Scotch. However, Laubler says just because a candidate is a member doesn't make him their candidate.
We want to see the debate.
Yeah, everybody wants to see the debate. Exactly. Everybody wants to see the debate. Now, shortly after our story aired at 5, I got a couple of phone calls on my cell phone from candidates Bernie Scotch and Randy Alexander, who told me they're both members of the Tea Party, but wanted to reiterate the fact that the affiliation is nonpartisan and they do not endorse candidates. But we'll continue to bring candidates into your home each week on our Midterm Monday segment, and we hope that we have to interview every candidate by primary election on May 18th, because obviously, as a local market dealing with local candidates, we feel it's important for you at home to be familiar with every one of them and make a well-informed vote this coming May and November. So we want to make sure people know that we're doing everything we can to get every candidate out there, and I think we've done a pretty good job of that so far.
Exactly. Okay, JR, thank you.
Absolutely.
In other local news, state highway officials say